No woman should tell you no sex before marriage. She comes to my house, we stay often inside the room, and there was never a time we could kiss. Yeah, she showed me a place she called her house, whom she was staying with. Every day I would come to visit her in that place, and those people gave me all the conviction that she's staying here. My dear, I got the highest shock of my life for 27, 28, 29. We never had sex. I won't lie to you. It's not entirely my decision. My decision was
To know what's
let's
happening
explore
there.
it. But she said no.
Hi, this is Unusual Story on Unusual TV. My name is Vivian Anthony. We believe that your stories are your uniqueness. They are what makes you you. And this show is brought to you by the Unusual TV to encourage you to share your story, to inspire, to educate, and to inform people in the journey of life. I have an amazing guest and he's here to share his story. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Trust me, it's going to be fun. Okay, my guest likes to refer himself as Mr. Ideal Signature Events. All right, he's an event planner. You need not to be told. At this point, first of all, welcome to Unusual Story.
Thank you.
Before we go into your story, I'd like to know what made you, what interested you to share your story with people or with
All right.
us here.
All right. At some point in life, you wouldn't want others to make the same mistakes you made. You want a situation where your story is a guide to someone else who's about stepping into the same shoes which you stepped that hurts so much.
That's true. I think that's the essence of the show. So let's hear your story. What's it about? What happened? I hope I won't cry.
If there's anybody to cry, it should be me, but
Oh,
I doubt if I
I'll
still
cry,
have the
I'll cry
energy to
with
cry.
you.
I don't have the energy to cry anymore because it's in my past. That
Right.
is why I'm sharing it
Yeah.
now. Well,
Okay.
I think it all started in 2007 or thereabout.
Okay.
I was enlisted to perform in an event
Okay.
as a gospel artist
Okay. You
in
say.
Anambra State, yeah. And it was a program. So when I got to the place, I found other artists and pastors who were also built to minister in that program.
Moment.
Then I met this very beautiful lady. Oh,
She fair.
how did you know?
Oh, when you say beautiful, I know the black people
Kind.
were out of the picture.
No. Black is beautiful, but
Black is beautiful is a sentence. So.
the light lady they are pretty. They are just goddess. So I met this girl. Her name is Jennifer.
Okay.
She was built to minister in that event, not
Okay.
as a music star, but as a preacher or so.
Oh wow.
I saw her, I was like, wow, this kind of beautiful girl. You
Was
know,
love at first sight.
no, it's not even a love part. This kind of beautiful girl doing the things for God, you know. Some girls at her age and having such beauty will be in the street doing a whole lot. Well, that alone endeared me to her. After my administration, I warmed up to her and spoke some few words.
You give her lines.
Instantly, I wouldn't even waste 5 seconds. It didn't work because she said to me that she has all her time devoted for God. She's not ready for any As at then, I wasn't ready for marriage.
Okay.
So
Heaven was the goal.
heaven was the goal, heaven at last. So, but one thing led to the other. After the event, we missed our ways, but we shared our contacts. Fast forward to like 1 year or so, or thereabout. I can't really figure out that date. I got a call from her. She's in Port Harcourt now because she was based in Owerri. And she's in Port Harcourt now. Babe, what's up? I hope everything is fine. She said, yes. Where are you at? She told me. I said, okay. I made everything possible to meet with
With
her.
her.
And we did meet.
Wait, 1 year later, you still
We
fancied her.
will now be, yes, I
Okay,
still
before
fancied
she
her.
came to Port Harcourt, you guys were in communication.
Yes, we were just communicating as friends. I want to make
Friends.
heaven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get.
Then when we now met, the Jennifer I used to know has shifted. There's a little shift from
The goal
the goal. She has
drifted
adjusted a bit. But for me, as at then, that was a good one for me.
Okay, the goal was obstructing your goal.
That goal was obstructing my goal, seriously. We started something.
Okay.
When we started something, I took her to my family house.
Wow.
My parents knew her, my siblings, everyone.
Why do I feel like you didn't really wanted just a relationship at
Pardon?
You didn't really just wanted a relationship, that you wanted something really serious.
I was going straight to the point.
Okay.
Decimal point direct. I wasn't
Okay.
interested in branching anywhere.
Right. Wow.
So,
But sorry to cut you short. Did you get to know her personality, or it was just the beauty for you?
first of all, I'm attracted by beauty. That's my first.
Hmm.
But after the beauty, I started asking some questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Babe, what brought you to Port Harcourt? She told me a whole lot of things and we started something.
Okay.
Guess what? While we were in this relationship, I took her too serious. She took me serious anyways. I called her mommy.
Hmm. Are you a
I,
neighbor man?
yes, I'm from Imo State. I planned on marrying at the age of 25.
Wow.
That was my plan as at then.
Why? What's the reason?
But unfortunately,
What was
it
your
didn't
reason
work.
for 25?
My plans was that by 25, I should be a married man.
Why? What was motivating you?
By 30, I should be done with childbearing.
Are you the only son or first?
No, I'm not. I'm not even. Okay, I'm the second son. We have about 2 boys
Behind you.
behind me, yeah.
Wow.
So
People
No.
should be listening. No.
when
See,
we,
if I want to become a billionaire if I marry.
when we started dating, I tried my best to foot most of her bills. As at then, I wasn't doing something very serious anyways. I won't lie to you.
Okay.
I was just a teacher in a school. But she was comfortable with that. I made sure every person that knows me know her. So by 2010, I got a better job with the River State government. I started earning a bit higher. But right from when I was a teacher, I had budget for her every month
Wow.
from my meager salary. Now, when I got to become a staff of a state government, that gave me the opportunity to expand my budget for her. So every month she was sure of payment from me. So I saw it that she doesn't have brother and sister. She doesn't have a parent, a father and
family
mother
here.
here. Yes, I am.
Just the family.
That
she
was
has.
She showed me a place she called her house, whom she was staying with. Every day I would come to visit her in that place. And those people gave me all the conviction that she's staying here.
Alone.
My dear, I got the highest shock of my life
Hope it's
in
not what I'm going through.
2010. No, it must be what you're thinking. But do you know one thing, people, especially this our Gen Z generation, that will not take no for an answer? She comes to my house, we stay often inside the room, and there was never a time. We could kiss, yeah, but we never had sex
Wow.
for 27, 28, 29.
Was it your decision or hers? Or
Well,
both?
I won't lie to you. It's not entirely my decision. My decision was
To know what's
let's
happening
explore
there,
it. But she said no. Since both of us, let me just advise this generation.
Please go ahead.
No woman should tell you no sex before marriage. Don't take that from anybody.
Why?
Yes, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
When she told me that, because when we started getting to know ourselves the more, I went expressly to tell her, this is where it will lead to. Baby locked the gate too.
Oh,
Yes.
until marriage.
Until marriage, under the right ceiling.
Yeah, because you guys had.
Okay, when since I have in my Igbo parlance, they said in Igbo language they say "Gugwa iga tata." That means the meat you eat is not nice. You go and start pinching it.
Yeah.
Because you
still
still
eat
eat
the
it.
meat.
I had to wait for under the right ceiling according to Two-Face. Each time this girl travels to the village, I spend more. Because that is when she will call me, Mom is this, Mom is that, I'll send money. But I wasn't bothered because the money was really flowing in. I wasn't bothered, I would do the spending. One day, in 2010, I went to visit a friend. A friend invited me when there used to be all these street carnivals.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend invited me and I informed my fiance that baby, I have a carnival to attend and I want you to be there with me. She did. I put some good money in my pocket that we'll spend that day.
Yeah.
Upon getting to the carnival, while we were just having fun, I said, I don't take Kwano. Let me just have some bit of intimacy with. Let me just know if actually Fanta is actually yellow.
Oh, it's orange.
I excused my friend. Can I stay in your room? She said yes. Baby, come. Let's just have some time to discuss. Of course, they don't expect me to say, baby, let's go and have sex. No, there's a way we usually polish that part of the topic. And we went in, we started discussing, tried all I could. Not as though she has not been coming to my house.
But that particular day,
I just felt different, Tried all I could, no way. Tried all I could in anger. Men, when we can't get what we want. Yeah. Nobody is us. Nobody is. We get crazy. I said, babe, where can't they go? Come, let's go. We started going. On our way going, I was just composing in my heart how I was going to tell her it's over.
Okay. You were out of patience.
I was out of patience. In fact, I just wished. Now, I want to ensure that I take her to her house. Let me be sure she's in her house because I went there to bring her out.
Okay, for safety.
So I took her to her house. As we got there, we sat by one of the pavements around her house and I was just telling her, babe, this thing I'm telling you is around 1 a.m. in the night. Spirits and man, we are all asleep. While we were on the road, I saw somebody call her Jennifer. She bluffed the person, a guy, in that midnight. Well, I'm not interested. The whole world can call her Jennifer. It's not my business as far as I'm done with this relationship.
Oh, at that point you were even done.
I don't even care who is on the road sleeping with her at that moment. Yes. Jennifer, you don't answer me. I go tell Victor. That was the exact words this guy used. She bluffed. Kept on moving. So as soon as we get to the front of their house, I sat her down. Please sit down. She sat down. I said, okay. It comes to a time in a man's life, he has to just tell you what he wants. This relationship is obvious. It's not heading anywhere. I want us to, before we finish saying I want us to cut it here, I saw two guys approach immediately. They say, oh, yeah, you there, Abi? So now share what they do. Oh, you tell me say me go night vigil. Now the pastor be this. You see this thing I'm holding? It's very small. That is the size of stone. This young man started. First of all, this young man started with beating this girl all over.
Jennifer.
Yes, right before me.
Jeez.
She was saying, Victor, Victor. Ah.
That's the guy's name will be Victor.
Harry, his real name. I mean, I'm not telling you I improvised this name. While I was trying to stop, now she could beat my sister for my friend. I had to claim she's my sister for my life. I saw a very big slap on my eye.
Jeez.
Do I? I say, oh, no, like this, you want to marry my sister? When tell me, say, we want to marry her. The guy started slapping me. I started picking stones that are as big as this. I don't know whether the guy thought this young lady was Stephen in the Bible.
He was about to stone her to death. Wow.
Like this. He could not even carry the stone with his one hand. 2 hands.
Jesus.
And he was throwing the stones on this girl. At some point, I felt like, come on, I think the safety of this girl is in my hand. If anything happens to this girl, no, I don't even know where to find this
These
guy.
People.
I will be the one
And
that.
a lot of people have even identified you around her.
Yes. I had to start chesting the stones. As the stone comes, I put my body to hit me. Bam! The guy will look for another one, pelt another one. I will take. Oh my God! You need to see me after that day. Now let me tell you. My birthday is actually 23rd of December, and this thing happened on the 24th, the day after my birthday. On the 22nd of December, she asked me for money for Xmas. As at then, she said she wants to travel. Okay, it was not time for her to travel yet. She wanted to make some kind of hair and buy some kind of clothes or thereabout. I asked her how much. She said it's 20,000 naira. I gave her the 20k as at then. Then there is this bag she said she wanted to buy. It's worth 6,000, I'll be 8,000. I can't really remember. So okay.
For the December period.
Yes, she wants to buy that bag. It's okay, I'll give to you. Just within that week, I gave her almost 30 to 40k. I was to give her that 6,000 when we come back from that carnival. My brother, at some point, if you get money, no give woman. Seriously. Give your fellow man. When you give I am not saying you should.
With you.
I know, sorry. I'm not saying you should
be
a gay, but
the
truth is that when you give your fellow man, they have a way of bringing back. They have a way of paying back. But have you wondered why men are rated as the highest cheats on earth, but once DNA test is mentioned, women get scared? So, I chest all those things and everything. And then managed to, as I was what saved the situation that the one guy was outside, was having midnight prayers. He was speaking in tongues, shere, blah, 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 all those kind of things. So as soon as he had the situation, he cut his prayers and rushed to save the situation. That was when he said, in the name of Jesus, please stop. It was like the guy was frozen. Yes, I saw it live.
Wow.
Who knows what would have happened to me that midnight? The guy was holding a very big stone and he said, in the name of Jesus, stop. The man just held his hand like this. He said, what's the problem? This young man started explaining. Let me tell you the shocking part of the story. He said, this is my girl that lives with me in the house. Look at, she's going out with somebody.
Which is you.
Which is me. Well, I had to before the pastor, or let me call him a pastor. My younger sister came to visit me, and He has been telling me of one guy that wants to marry him or marry her. Or what is that? I didn't know it's this guy. Look at how he has pelted stones on me.
Did the guy buy the story?
Eh?
Did the guy buy your story?
Somebody that has been frozen with the name of Jesus. I don't really know what happened, anyways. But the gate has been tapped, so somebody opened and managed to push her in, so that whatever would happen,
She'll
let
be
it just
safe.
let her be safe. Let that thing be happening to me first. I rescued her and I ran away. I won't lie to you. Me, I went and called one of few persons. Let's go out and look for those guys. At least we can arrest them. In the morning, I went to the police station and reported to the police because I wouldn't take laws into my hands. And police came and we went to the guest compound. As I knocked, she opened. Said, "Okay." She said, "Please, Daddy, I'm sorry. I will explain." I said, "No, no, no. I understand you are a very beautiful girl. Every man, a whole lot of men will want to, you know, be around you. So I don't expect you, because that has been my notion right from time, even while I was in university. I just believe that a woman who is a whole lot of, people would,
But deceiving people is not up to you.
um, she never knew anyways that that was a ploy to ensure that I bring her outside. As soon as I brought her outside, police carried her straight. I took her to the station and police started asking her a couple of questions. This girl refused revealing the identity of these people.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you the gospel truth. There was nothing police did not do. There was no antics police did not employ. So when she saw the other hostile part of the police people, yeah, of course, Nigerian police, it's not like US police. Yeah, they'll be giving you, they'll bring glucose and put in your mouth and you will lick, and they would, Nigerian police will do a lot. They'll remind you that you are more like their child. So when she saw the beating, she had to open up, and they took her to the place. They took us rather to the place, and we saw the boy. Guess what? This is a guy that is just selling calendar. Calendar, as at then, calendar was 20 naira. But I don't blame the guy anyways. When we arrested the guy, brought the guy to the cell, to the station, and they detained the guy. The guy wrote his statement and everything. Started asking the guy. The guy told me, I didn't even tell you a part. I met this girl a virgin.
Okay, that's what she said.
Yes, that was what she told me.
Okay, that was the reason why you were keeping up with no
Yeah.
sex with her.
Sex, no problems.
But do you think she was a virgin then, or she lied?
I grew up believing every story. You tell me a story, I believe you until I find out you lied. So this guy started telling me that this girl stays, that he has been living with this girl in the house for the past 3 years. That means all of these years I have been going to that compound to visit this girl in her supposed house.
Was a wrong address. That means she has been in Port Harcourt before she even called you.
I don't know. But what I'm emphasizing is that for 3 years, I have been visiting a house, and a particular family gave me the impression that this is where she stays. I will stay there till late night.
Like, is it you enter a house or you would
I
just be
will
outside?
enter inside of the house. I will be with the entire family. Mother is there, sisters, her siblings, and she called them her cousins.
Could it be her friends?
My dear,
And the guy was certain that the girl lives with him in a different place.
I didn't have the time to start asking him for evidence. But this guy said it before the police, before her, that, sir, how would you feel? Okay, this guy was asking policeman question. How would you feel that a girl that lives with you in the house, that has been living with you for 3 years, goes out in the night, tells you that she's going for night vigil, only for you to go and meet her with a man by 1 a.m.? I was just floating. You see this gender, this gender bad. For 3 years, I never knew that I was going to the wrong address. And this girl could, if it's something like I used to, babe, I'll come on Wednesday, and then she runs down to that venue and wait for me on Wednesday, I will understand. I go there every day. More every day. Once it's 7 p.m., she will see me. And I will stay there till 10, 9, 10.
Wow, that's a lot.
When it can't get me emotional because it's just in the past. But I would want to advise every young man out there.
But I think your experience is now making you give
People wrong advice.
no, I won't say the wrong advice, not the best advice, because you're trying to generalize the experience.
Okay. I hope
So
you.
I don't know if there's a way to bring
A
better or a moral, like, signs, things we can check out. So when we see this set of people who are not honest, we can tell. Because of course you agree with me that not everybody, not every woman would deceive a man for 3 years. Would do the same thing. Hence, I don't think this society will be in peace. No, you will not even be able to talk to me. I won't be able to talk to you. So it may be a common thing, but it's not a popular thing. But if there are traces, if there are signs, like I think if I could pick one, is on your own part too. Maybe it's not really going for the looks alone. You need to also consider character.
Hmm.
And like you said, you're somebody that believes anything people tells you. So, and I believe there are a lot of people like that too. So beyond, and when it comes to relationship and love, it's something that, if it's friendship, if you like, tell me your father is Davido, nothing concern me. If it happens to be a lie. But if it's relationship, anything you tells me, I work with that information. So maybe we need to also double check, especially for starters, when we're starting. The person that no matter how much I'm into you, I always look out for the consistency of your words. And if I have the opportunity to find out beyond what you've told me, I'm not the person that believes anything. So everybody's not like you, everybody's not like me. So I'm just bringing out ways we can be able to avoid this experience without generalizing it.
I cannot give you that, because if you actually surfed the social media today, you find that a particular footballer, a Nigerian footballer, is on social media today. The 3 kids, he's married, and the 3 kids he had in marriage don't belong to him. DNA proved that today. Belong to the pastor that the wife calls daddy, spiritual father. So, if there is any way we can subject these ladies to litmus test to know who is, since there is no way, I think it's just to generalize it. Some time ago, there is this footballer also. I don't know why it's just happening to footballers, and I guess that's why Ronaldo is very much careful.
He doesn't want to get married.
Eh? There is this footballer. You had a story
Yeah, the
where a
one that
football.
will his properties, but that's
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Just imagine.
Okay, that's a tactic
Okay.
that is working for men now. So it means that there could be tests to check things out. Because I know that some men would not adopt buying properties in their mother's name in case of divorce. Because
Omo.
by the law, you're supposed to share 50-50. And maybe this person is not even worthy or didn't build with you. That's what I'm saying. But regardless, it's such a very painful one. And not something anybody should do to anybody, regardless. It is what it is. So, what is the present situation now? Are you into another relationship, or
Hmm. Um,
are you done joined
I'm
for
not a
Baka?
little child. Yeah, I'm 40 years
You don't look
already.
it.
No, I cannot look it because that's because I wouldn't want to uh, wear or do what those at that age. Some persons, once they get to a certain age, they start doing like old men. Uh-huh.
True.
So that's why I don't look it. But because if I don't tell you I'm up to 40, you will never believe. So, of course, you don't expect me to be looking for a relationship by this time.
No, you should be having your kids.
I
Oh.
wouldn't say it, you're saying it.
Anyways, if there's that story in the picture, I think we'll have a beautiful end. So,
It's
how is the
okay.
family?
The family is fine. Probably when next I will come, that will be the story.
It's such a wonderful time having you on the show. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
this out. I would allow you to give your 2 cents, considering what I have said to the young men and the young girls out there. And maybe we could start with the advice for ladies first. And then
Okay. I want to advise ladies out there. The men are most often open when it comes to relationship. They are most often transparent than the women. The only part you could actually say about the men is this general thinking that the men are this infidelity thing, which is not gender sensitive, because if it is, women won't be scared of DNA. But however, if we can take our mind out of that, I would advise that our ladies come open. Let them be truthful when getting into a relationship. They believe they've given to us over the years that women don't cheat, that women are better off when it comes to relationship, that they help more to build a relationship. They should maintain that. Yes, because if they don't, they are giving us a different shift. And to the guys, I also want to advise, one, do your due diligence when getting into a relationship. Don't be me that wants to believe everything until it happens to you. If I tell you the recent one, I wouldn't go there. But that one is mind boggling. That one I would just be shedding tears while talking.
I
So
feel
do
like
your
this one is
due.
even the height. If there's another one, oh no.
It's fine. So guys, I want to advise you. If you meet that lady, don't be overwhelmed. Don't be carried away by her beauty. The beautiful ones are not yet born. Once you move out of her, you find that there is another beautiful girl out there. That is why if you are in Kogi and you meet a very beautiful girl, you think that this is the most beautiful girl you ever seen in the world. That's not true until the day you go to Calabar. So, some persons would want to tell you that there are 100 million women and there are XYZ number of men, that God created everybody to have just one wife. But that's not true. Yes, that's not true. I'll tell you confidently, it's not true. That God created your wife for you is not true. God created every woman and every man for everybody to prospect. Whichever one you prospect, you get. It's yours. That is why if you're in Kogi, you find your love, you find marriage in Kogi. And if anything happens that you're transferred from Kogi to Port Harcourt, you will not find love again in Kogi, you find it in Port Harcourt. So have you wondered why? If for any reason you're transferred from Port Harcourt, you're already having relationship in Port Harcourt and there is a little shift from position, you're transferred from Port Harcourt to Anambra State, gradually there will be a divide. Before you know, that marriage will not work. The person and Amanda in Anambra will now become your wife. So that shows that
It's perspective.
everybody in this world are supposed to be married to each other until you choose one.
Hello. Are we all that compatible?
We are all compatible, apart from biologically, we are all compatible.
That's so funny. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed myself. Thank you
You're
for your
welcome.
story and thank you for your advice. Please, is an event planner. We'll definitely put more of his details on the show. If you have an event in Port Harcourt and even beyond, he's there to make it beautiful and memorable for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying. Unusual TV, Unusual Story. If you have a story you'd like to share with us, our contact and our social media handles are on the screen. Please do well to reach out to us. Thank you.